A photograph has surfaced on social media which appears to show that signs have popped up at certain public swimming pools overnight. 7 words seen on the signage have left Muslims livid, but they contain a message that they sorely needed to hear. In an effort to combat the staggering rate of sexual assaults taking place at public swimming pools since the start of the European refugee crisis, a facility in Austria has posted signs which instruct male migrants not to grope women or enter their changing room. You'd think this would be a given, but apparently, it's not. The Muslims need a gentle reminder that molestation is not allowed and physical contact with other guests is forbidden. The signs have been discovered posted in a swimming pool in Perchtoldsdorf, a town not far from Vienna. One sign shows a picture of a young female in a bikini, with 3 hands appearing to try and grope her. The sign reads no. And next to it explains physical contact with other guests is forbidden in English, French, and Arabic. Another has a picture of a man about to enter a female changing room, with the words "Stop" written above it and entry is forbidden in non-designated areas written beside it. Source: Breitbart. MP Christian Hobart of the right-wing Populist Freedom Party of Austria, FPO, posted a picture on Facebook in which he is pointing at the signs in question. Can this be true? He captioned the photo, according to Daily Star. Do you have to put something like this up in a civilized society? Or is it once again a submission to the mass migration of completely uneducated and culturally alien people? Asked Hobart. Of course, these new signs are utter nonsense and will do nothing to stop migrants from assaulting the native girls, though it may help the bleeding heart liberals who allowed these barbarians into their country in the first place to sleep easier that night. Anything to help those on the left to feel better, right? However, aren't they the ones also pushing for anyone to use the changing rooms of their choice rather than the one indicated by their gender? Once again, liberal ideology creates quite the conundrum, but I digress. Migrants know that it is against the law to molest the women in the European countries which have naively welcomed them in, but they simply do not care. To the Muslim migrants, religious law trumps the law of the land. In other words, they are beholden to Islamic Sharia law, and nothing else. According to Sharia law, Muslims are permitted to sexually victimize infidel women. This is why an estimated 3,000 Yazidi Christian women remain in captivity as sex slaves in the Middle East. An alarming amount of the migrants who have invaded European borders seem to believe that the women in these countries are there for the taking, although if you know anything about the Islamic religion, it's really no surprise. Islamic influence on the Western world has brought about absolutely nothing good. As Muslim migrants rape their way through countries like Austria, which were once relatively safe, it is going to take more than a few cautionary signs to right the ship. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.